What's up, everybody? I am back. Let me tell you right now, I have had every intention to stay on top of making videos and checking in, and it's just like sometimes impossible with a toddler. So I'm back, and I felt like today was a great day. We're having a snow day, supposed to get like 13 inches of snow, baby's asleep, and so I want to do a check-in and tell you guys all about what's been going on. So my last video, I talked about how I was gonna give up drinking, and I want to tell you guys that it's still going great. So I'm at like almost 7 months. I think the 24th is when I'll be at the 7-month mark, and it's been great. Went through Thanksgiving, went through Christmas, the rest of the summer without having any alcohol, and just things have been so much better. And I just feel like it was the best decision that I've ever made. And I think a lot of people have asked me, like, well, do you think you're gonna like ever drink again? Are you like done for good? And that is definitely a question that I have had to ask myself. Like you think like, well, what if I go to Italy with my husband, like a 10-year anniversary trip, and I'm at some old Italian lady's house in a vineyard, and there's a carafe of red wine on the table. Like, am I not gonna drink, at an event like that, at a situation like that? And so I had to think of things like that, and I don't think I would. One thing I know for sure is no matter what, I know for sure I'm never going to drink to get drunk. So I feel like the best thing that has happened to me is like the nagging in the back of my head that has been, that's constant, like, am I gonna get wine tonight? Should we get wine tonight? Text my husband, do you wanna get wine tonight? That's gone because I don't drink. So if you're watching this and you have been trying to stop, go back, watch my last video on how I decided to stop drinking. But I'm here to tell you that it's been so worth it. I just feel like one of the main things that has been kind of in my heart is just like thinking about my daughter and like the type of mom I am right now. And I was a great mom before. I was trying to do everything I could for my baby, but really, like I would drink at night when she was down, and I'd wake up in the morning going like, why did I drink? Not every night, but like I'd wake up and just feel groggy, feel like crap. And I don't even feel that anymore because I wake up and I'm like, ooh, I got 9 hours of good sleep. That's a great day, so that is where my life is. It went from regret and sometimes depression about the fact that I drank that night or the night before, and the constant nag of wondering if I'm gonna drink, to just living life and not even thinking about it. So I just stopped and I just kept going, and it's easy. And in the beginning it was like a little bit of a struggle because you have those habits that you're used to and the talk that you give yourself. So if drinking is a habitual for you, you're gonna have those trials where you need to like kind of control your thoughts or face them, I guess you should say. Facing what you're feeling every day. Should I get wine? Or like you're watching a cooking show and they pair wine with their roast, and the thought pops into your head of like, oh, that would be nice, but like, no, it wouldn't, because you know yourself, I know myself, and for me, I wouldn't have like this much wine in a glass. I would have a big glass, or maybe 2, maybe even 3. So a small bottle by myself, that's like a full bottle. If you didn't know, a small bottle is not a huge double bottle. Small bottle's a real regular full bottle. Not talking about little ones that you get on the airplane. So, having to face those thoughts and those intrusive thoughts that they come in your mind, and it's like almost like God testing you, or like Satan testing you, like the devil, and he wants to creep up in your mind, and you have to just get rid of it. So 7 months, it's gonna be next week, and I'm really just happy about it, but it's like I don't even think about it. On that note, some of the things that have changed since I stopped drinking, I've lost 20+ pounds since June, and I've had to buy all new clothes, and I just feel so much better. You know, things are the same, but they're better because I feel healthier, and I feel like I'm setting a better example for my daughter. So lost weight, the house is, you know, keeping the house in order. I have more energy. I feel like I have more energy to do activities. I've been working out more. I don't feel groggy. My skin is clear. And just like overall a healthier person. So if you are watching and you're wondering, like, you know, I don't know, I feel like there's this feeling around alcohol of like, you know, things aren't fun without it. And I'm telling you, like, we own a gym, and we had our gym Christmas party or holiday party. I had never danced so much in my life. Like, I danced the whole night. I had so much fun, and I didn't drink, and I didn't care, and I just watched people drinking, and you know, like they had fun, but I don't know, they were slurring their words and acting silly, and like, I don't know, I had just as much fun being completely present and feeling like $1 million. And I bought a freaking gorgeous dress, size 4, like, I can't believe it. And I looked amazing, and I felt amazing, and my husband thought I looked hot. So, you know, it was worth it. Anyway, it's all been worth it. Do it. Another thing that trickled from that was like, okay, so 2019, I focused on my health. I got sober. You know, I've lost all kinds of weight. I'm getting fit. And now I'm like, well, what about our finances? You know, like what could I focus on now, since I have this eating thing down, the no alcohol thing down, like mothering. I'm doing great at that, I think. So I decided to do the no spend challenge, and I saw TED Talks on no spend. A woman didn't spend any money on anything that wasn't a necessity for a whole year. And her video, I just watched it, and I was like, that's it, we're doing that. And it started with me going like, okay, I wonder, I like looked on YouTube, and I wonder if there was like, I think I searched like year of no spending or year of saving. I think I searched that, and that was the TED Talks I saw. And I had been feeling like I needed to do something big with our finances, because, like, you know, I'm an Enneagram number 7, 7 on the Enneagram with an 8 wing. You can look that up. But for me, I love to have new experiences. I love to get out of the house. I love to go to the grocery store with the baby. I love to talk to people, strangers. I like to travel. I love to feel like I'm not confined in my house. Snow days, things like that are different, but I just love to get out. But what do? Is I like to go to Wegmans, or I like to go to Home Goods and just shop. And I find that I'm just spending money on just stuff that I already have, or groceries, so many groceries, when we already have groceries, buying Starbucks all the time. And so I just felt like, okay, we need to change some things, and I want to just focus on like not spending and being happy with what we have. And it trickles right off of like being present and not having alcohol, right? So you're sober, you're free of all of that stuff. And so why not be free of all the extra stuff as well, like this consumerism to make yourself happy. Like, so I was like, it's time. And watched the video, talked to my husband. I was like, I want to do this. And he was like, fine, let's do it. Yeah, because he was totally on board, because he doesn't buy crap. It's all me. I buy the crap. He's always like, stop spending money. And I'm so ready for this. So, however, I put a big Instagram post out there. I went and got my hair done for the last time, got my natural color put at the top, so when it grows out, it doesn't look bad, because I'm like, I'm not getting my hair done anymore. And I got a cut, and I went and I bought my last little bit of makeup, my last eyebrow pencil, and you know, because I'm like, I don't need an eyebrow pencil, I don't need foundation. That's like, you don't really need that stuff. Is it a necessity? So we looked at our bank statements, figured out what we were spending on things. Starbucks, I spent $1,250. We spent $1,250 in 2019 on Starbucks. So yeah, so I'm like done with that. So anyway, announced it on Instagram, was like, I'm done spending we're doing the no spend challenge. And literally like the next week I got super sick and my baby got sick and we were out of commission for like, I don't know how many days, like probably 7, a whole week. It was like a whole week of being sick. And then when we started feeling better, we were doing this no spin challenge, and then my mother fell, broke 3 ribs, fractured her L1, had to get back surgery, and mind you, she also has breast cancer, and you know, she's on the mend with that, but I haven't visited my mom since the baby was 6 months old, and she's almost 15 months. So I was like, that's it. I'm going to visit my mom. She fell. I'm like, babe, I'm gonna find a ticket, something cheap. And he's like, whatever, go. I'm like, well, I'll pack all my food and I won't buy Starbucks and I won't buy anything unless I like really need something like a water. And I had the best intentions. And so I got a really good flight, took the baby, packed up, literally got my flight ordered or purchased it on Thursday, left Friday morning at like the crack of dawn, 3 a.m. and flew to see my parents, flew to see my mom, and the baby didn't cry on any of the flights there or back. She was amazing, which was cool. I can make a whole nother video on like traveling with a toddler, but really it was so easy, like I don't really know if I even need to. But anyway, at the airport, I bought a Starbucks because I was like, I need a Starbucks. Then I bought Panda Express because I was starving, even though I had packed a bunch of food. We ate all of that food. Then when I got there, I went to Trader Joe's because I was like, we don't have a Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. I bought, you know, necessities, things that I wanted to stay on track with my diet, plain chicken, vegetables. But I also bought crackers and some dip and things I thought my daughter would like and my family would like. And I spent like $80. And then as the trip was going on, I bought so many different things of coffee. I mean, I made coffee there, but I probably bought 3 different Starbucks trips of coffee. And then as we were approaching our trip home, I was like, I need new toys for the baby. And so I got her some new toys. And then when I got home on Tuesday, I was like, I am not cooking. I am exhausted. And we ordered takeout. And then the next day I was like, I'm having a coffee because I'm not ready to start this back yet. And you know, just like when you travel and like you eat like crap, it's some, or you know, you eat like crap, you're tired. And then like when you get back, sometimes it's hard to get back on track and you just need a couple more days. Like that's like where we've been. So today, this snow day, we're going over our budget. We are going over some work stuff, and our no alcohol challenge is gonna keep going. And we're gonna start this no spin challenge all over because we bombed it. But guess what? It doesn't mean that you failed in life. Like even if you announce to the world that you're doing the no spin challenge, like, or something big like that, and you fail, like dust yourself off, pick yourself back up and do it all over again, because like who cares? People don't even care. They don't even care. They just like to see things on Facebook and follow along. So we are starting over. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how much money we save. I will say, the last thing, I'll close with this, is that we are gonna edit this and make it custom to like our family. So I know that like my parents bought us a trip to this like family farm amusement park type place that's right by our house, and there's cows and there's goats and there's horses and chickens and there's rides and there's cool stuff, and they sell all kinds of food and funnel cakes and stuff. But we have season passes for the summer, and I know that every time we go, maybe we're gonna wanna get something. And we're not allowed, right? Because we're not allowed to spend money, but we could pack a lunch. But what I was thinking is that we maybe budget a small amount of money for extracurricular, like activities that we might want to enjoy. And so, and if we don't spend it, it can go on to the next month. But I was thinking that that might be something that we need to do. But we just need to think about that, thinking ahead to all the different things that might pop up, or things that we really want to enjoy as a family. Maybe we budget something like $50 a month for food, eating out, So I'm saying we're doing this no spend challenge, but we are gonna customize it a little bit. So we're not so extreme that we're not enjoying life at all. But we are really, 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 really finicky and strict with our budget and not spending money on Starbucks and all those different things. So that's it. It's been a really long video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, all of that. But yeah, you know, stop drinking if you want to. You know, you can do it, and stop spending if you want to. All the different things that you might want to do, you can do it. All right, talk to you later. Let you know how it goes.